Welcome back. Today is Memorial Day, a day when we remember all of those men and women who gave their lives fighting for us so that we can have the freedoms we have. Today will be part 2 on how Memorial Day began. State legislators passed proclamations designating the day, and the Army and the Navy adopted regulations for proper observances at their facilities. It was not until after World War I, however, that the day was expanded to honor those who have died in all American wars. In 1971, Memorial Day was declared a national holiday by an act of Congress, though it is still often called Decoration Day. It was then also placed on the last Monday in May. Some states have Confederate observances. Many southern states also have their own days for honoring the Confederate dead. Mississippi celebrates Confederate Memorial Day on the last Monday of April, Alabama on the fourth Monday of April, and Georgia on April 26th. North and South Carolina observe it on May 10th, Louisiana on June 3rd, and Tennessee calls that date Confederate Decoration Day. Texas celebrates Confederate Heroes Day, January 19th, and Virginia calls the last Monday in May Confederate Memorial Day. General Logan's orders for his post to decorate graves in 1868 with the choicest flowers of springtime urged we should guard their graves with sacred vigilance. Let pleasant paths invite the coming and going of reverent visitors and fond mourners. Let no one neglect, no ravages of time testify to the present or to the coming generations that we have forgotten as a people the cost of free and undivided republic. The crowd attending the first Memorial Day ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery was about the same size as those who attend today, about 5,000 people. Then, as now, small American flags are placed on each grave, a tradition followed by many national cemeteries today. And our family has done that. Josh in Boy Scouts did that, and I'm sure many of you as families and your sons in Boy Scouts have done that too. It's a great tradition to do with your family. In recent years, the custom has grown in many families to decorate the graves of all departed loved ones. The Athenian leader, Pericles, offered a tribute to the fallen heroes of the Peloponnesian War over 24 centuries ago that could be applied today to the 1.1 million Americans who have died in the nation's wars. I didn't realize 1.1 million have died. That is so sad. Not only are they commemorated by columns and inscriptions, but there dwells also an unwritten memorial of them, graven not on stone, but in the hearts of men. To ensure the sacrifices of Americans' fallen heroes are never forgotten, in December 2000, the U.S. Congress passed and the President signed into law the National Moment of Remembrance Act, creating the White House Commission of the National Moment of Remembrance. The Commission's charter is to encourage the people of the United States to give something back to their country, which provides them so much freedom and opportunity, by encouraging and coordinating commemorations in the United States of Memorial Day and the National Moment of Remembrance. The National Moment of Remembrance encourages all Americans to pause wherever they are at 3 p.m. local time on Memorial Day for a minute of silence to remember and honor those who have died in service to the nation. As a Moment of Remembrance founder, Carmela Laspada states, "It's a way we can all help put the memorial back in Memorial Day." So Mandy and I do hope you have a happy Memorial Day, but most importantly, pause at 3 o'clock to remember those who have given their lives. I mean, without them, we would not have this wonderful country. I know a lot of people slam this country and say it's so bad and they don't have rights and all of that, but I've been to other countries. This is an amazing country. We have lots of rights and lots of freedoms, and I always want to support our military to make sure that we still can be a power of a nation and we can always have our freedoms. That would just be great. And the most important freedom, to worship God. And all the sacrifice and remembering makes me think also of John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave you and I, his only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So all of us, even if we end up dying in a war, can go to heaven. And I am so glad for Jesus' sacrifice. Have a good Memorial Day, my friends, and I will see you back here tomorrow. And I would like to answer any question you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoy2you.com.